Hi, welcome back to Bioenergetics, this series mostly on YouTube. And Bioenergetics, like we've spoken about before, is a great way to move holding patterns out of the body. Another name for this is dearmoring. And dearmoring is a word you hear, a bit of a buzzword you hear a little bit around the scene, around the tantra scene, around the sexuality scene, and some other new age alternative scenes. And for me, what dearmoring principally means is you're going to have to pay a load of money, basically, especially for like sexual dearmoring or something like this, to have someone push into your iliopsoas muscle and really get some of the tension and dead spots out of there. You know, the bottom line is you're probably looking at £500 or £600 UK pounds to do a workshop or something like that. Personally, I don't know, I don't want to call myself a cheapskate in any way, but I like to make it available that you can do a lot without spending any money. Of course, you go and do workshops and sexual dearmoring workshops, maybe you meet some nice sexual partners or something like that there, so that's an extra draw for people for sure. But it's nice also to, I think, just understand that the raw guts of it, a lot of it you can do yourself or with one partner. So dearmoring and bioenergetics, really, they're both working with holding patterns, and they're very, very similar in many, many ways. So just to mention that and to clear that up a little bit, and maybe introduce an element of controversy, as I like to do early on. And now I get down to today's position, which is called the chair, and it's a classic position of bioenergetics. It's also found in David Patelli's trauma release exercises method. And essentially what you do, you need a wall, such as this wooden wall behind me in my little pine lodge. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna kind of sit like this, basically. And how I'm sitting, I've got my feet flat on the floor, and my lower legs are coming up vertical, and my upper legs are horizontal. That's to say they're parallel with the floor. And then I just sit, I put my hands in my lap, and I breathe out through the mouth. This is quite a stressful position to be in for most people, and it will start to really, the stress is really your body opening up, holding patterns, starting to open it up, starting to burst open on an energetic level and give it up, in the sense that psychological and physical tension starts to come to the surface. So I have to keep breathing, because often what will happen when you do these exercises at first, from your normal kind of egoic way that we go around life, as soon as tension comes, we learn to try and hold it, in somewhere, and just kind of make out that we're really fine, but actually we're holding on to a lot of tension. So I have to breathe out and keep really giving these big out breaths. And also, to maintain the position, I can move my back a little bit up the wall, a little bit down the wall, a little bit around, but breathing and really feeling from this position. It's good to do it for a minute or two to start, and then just work up. Look, that you can do it safely, in a sense, that you can do it without just crunching yourself, determined to kind of do it for 2.5 minutes when you're not actually ready for that. It's important that you can breathe and feel, and that you keep yourself just on the edge of your comfort zone, not in total pain and trauma. And likewise, if you're a bit of a wimp, for want of a better word, and you know that you bottle out of things easy, just check before you let go of a position if you can breathe out a little more and hold a little more, or if that's really too much for you right now. You might notice my knees, my legs start to shake. That's very healthy. It also brings up a certain level of fear. So we're just holding it here, and then at a certain point we just start to relax the position. And like a lot of these bioenergetic positions, you have to relax them in a good way, so you don't suddenly put a lot of tension on yourself. So I'm just going to put my hands here and then move forwards into a little sort of crouch. And then just breathe and feel my body, trying to keep my head in range of a little camera. And just breathing. Big out breaths through the mouth and feeling. And I can complete it if I want by kind of doing this arch position for a little bit. Now I can feel the energy moving in my back. And what helps it is these kind of slight bit of sound on the out breath, like You find your own sound. So I just hang here for a little bit. Yay, and then I feel much better. Something's moved in my back. Okay, so that's today's bioenergetics position, and meet you again soon. Cheers, bye for now.